Hey everyone, Nux free here, and today I'm going to be starting a new series called TGL, or Rants, yeah, TGL Rants. And it is where I do rants on subjects that I think matter. Today I'm going to be doing a rant on the Sonic fan base, and how Sega, how the fans, and how all that should work out in the future. So, this is going to be quite a long rant, so if you could just take the time, and if you're sort of bored, this would be something to sort of consider. I promise I'm not going to try and take too much of your time, though. So let's just go to my intro and get this thing over with. What's up, everyone? Nux free here, and today I'm going to be doing a little rant slash opinion slash thought sharing little video thing that I thought would be very interesting to share with you guys. And before I start, I just want to say that this video is tied into my future Sonic Games video, and I will be redoing that video because I felt I didn't do it exactly right, the way I wanted it to. So yeah, I will be redoing that. And sorry if there hasn't been an upload this week because I've had some difficulties and whatnot. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing this rant slash thought sharing thing where I talk about my favorite video gaming franchise, even more than Mario. It's the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. And the thing about the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise is we all know about its horrible fan base. It's what is basically the deal with this franchise? Why can't it just stand as a video game franchise, be played with and enjoyed? Why can't it be like that? Well, I'm going to be going into some detail about that today. So, in 1991, we had a game created, the original Sonic the Hedgehog, created by Sega. And that game was a good game, and it was enjoyable. And so many Sonic games went by, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, many others, and until we got to a new era of Sonic, where Sonic could be played through a 3D perspective. And that game was Sonic Adventure, which led to Sonic Adventure 2, which led to the bad stuff. And I'm not saying after Sonic Adventure 2 is when the games get bad. I'm saying Sonic Adventure 2 is after Sonic Adventure 2 is when the fan base gets bad. I think Sonic games are not that trivial and not that important to argue over, and it's stuff like that that could lead to the downfall of this franchise. So let me talk about, what is the big deal about each of these games. So let's start with the fans of today. I'm going to start with the modern fans. The thing about the modern fans is they think that every Sonic game from Sonic 1 and Sonic Adventure 2 up until Colors is the only good games, and I don't understand why that's really a point. I mean, do you really have to think that only this set of Sonic games are good? People are going to like some of these games. And let me explain why these games are okay, or why they don't deserve as much hate as they're getting. So after Sonic Adventure 2, which is apparently one of the greatest Sonic games, it proved to the modern fans very well, we had a game known as Sonic Heroes, which they didn't like because it didn't follow the adventure era exactly. It sort of just did its own thing with its team power and stuff like that. I'll admit some of the lines within the game is cheesy, and this game is very more kiddish, but you can tell that this game was still at least trying to follow the adventure era a little bit. But no, they have to bash the game as if the game is like completely separate from the adventure era, as to where you can see that this game has a full resemblance to the adventure era, unlike the games today. But I'm going to be getting into that in just a sec. So why is Sonic Heroes hated so much? Well, a lot of fans, again, say it's not like the adventure era. It broke the adventure chain. Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2. And had this game not been bad, this could have been Sonic Adventure 3, but nope. It was Sonic Heroes, some dumb game about cheesy friendship and stuff like that, is what they say about this game. And I think, I haven't played Sonic Heroes, so I cannot form an opinion on it, but I will say the game looks decent. I mean, it's playable, but it's not that big of a deal, and I think that this game doesn't deserve the hate that it gets. It's pretty and very underrated Sonic title, if you ask me, and it's not that really bad. So I'm just going to flip a little page on my script here, and apparently after Sonic Heroes, came Shadow the Hedgehog, which was a game the modern fans also bashed, and is not underrated a bit. It's a pretty known, but a lot of people say this is not a good game either. They say that this game was a bad game as well. And the reasoning for that is because, well, it was a spin-off game for Shadow. A lot of fans claimed it was a bit too emo-ish. It was just a game where Shadow had guns, weapons. I can't tell you how many times I heard the word damn throughout the entire game, and it was pretty much a game targeted at an older audience, and it didn't have that vibe that the Sonic games had. This game was like trying to target people who would like go and play Call of Duty or something like that, and that annoyed them. My opinion on this game, I would have to say the same thing, sort of. The game did seem a bit over the top and way too... You could obviously see Sega yelling, "This game is for people who like shooters and all that." You could obviously hear Sega screaming that throughout this entire game. I'm like, okay, I get it. But yet they continue to scream it throughout the entire game. Although the story does connect a good bit with the adventure games and Heroes, so the story connection at least is very good between this. So you know that Sega did try with this game, and I can respect that fact. This game was not that bad, but it's one of my least favorites. I've never played it that much. I played it a bit, but not as much as you would think. So I can't form a full opinion on it, but that's my thoughts on this game. And after that, people just came... God, there was Sonic Rush and Sonic Riders, but I'm gonna just jump back to those later. But we all know what came in the year 2006 came a Sonic game called Sonic the Hedgehog for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. And so that people didn't get this name confused with other Sonic games, this Sonic game was known as Sonic 06. And the thing about Sonic 06 is the modern fans claim that this game is the worst Sonic game ever, and I think that, oh dear God, I didn't really want to have to form any opinions or give my thoughts on this game, and I have played Sonic 06 a lot, and my God, I will agree that this game is bad, indeed it is, but it doesn't deserve the title of worst Sonic game. Apparently these fans haven't played Sonic Labyrinth yet, but Sonic 06 is not that bad of a game. They over-exaggerated about this game. It was bad, but not bad to the point where it had to be bashed by everyone and had to be so low downgraded that it was so disrespected. And after this game, fans just wouldn't leave the Sonic franchise alone. Every time Sega tried to make it better, they just didn't listen. It was like, we're trying to get you guys to forgive us, but no, they acted like complete tards about it. It was sort of annoying, and yet they totally. If after Sonic Adventure 2, if the games were that bad, what about games like Sonic Rush or Riders? I have not played. It looked okay, I guess. I have played the sequel though, Zero Gravity, and I have played the sequel to that, Free Riders. Free Riders is crap, but Zero Gravity is a very good game, I will say. Although the controls take some getting used to, Zero Gravity is awesome, but Free Riders, I'll jump to that later. And then, like, you have Sonic 06, which is a pretty disrespected game. And I think, I'm not defending Sonic 06 fully, because I will admit this game is bad, but I will say this, it doesn't deserve to be defended, but it deserves to be respected, because this game was transformed the way it was because of the fan base. The fan base was rushing Sega throughout this game saying, we want this game now, and the game was rushed and turned into the crappy, glitchy, fanfiction-like story it was of a game. And I think that if this game was just made the way it was supposed to be, it would have been much, much better. And so after Sonic 06, you have that dumb Sonic collection pack called Sonic Genesis, Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis, which in my opinion sort of sucked. You have Sonic Rivals. I've never played that, but I played Sonic Rivals 2, which wasn't too bad, I guess. Then the next Sonic main title will be one of the storyboard games, was Sonic Unleashed. And Sonic and the Secret Rings. I'll be jumping to Sonic Unleashed, which is the game with the Werehog. I would jump to it immediately, but I just want to say something about Sonic and the Secret Rings. Sonic and the Secret Rings was like a storyboard game, and it was putting Sonic in the Arborean times. And it was an okay game. I liked where they were going with it. The only thing that ruined this game was the same problem with Sonic 06 a little. The controls, a few glitches. It was just like Sonic 06. And the funny thing is, Sonic and the Secret Rings was supposed to be Sonic 06 for the Nintendo Wii. But because the negative reception, they just decided to scrape that and turn it into an entirely different game. So, moving on, we have a game called Sonic Rush Adventure, which was actually good, but of course the fan base was focusing on the main titles and saying that, oh, the series is bad, but yet some of the titles are not all that bad. Then we had, what was next? We had Zero Gravity, of course. Then we have Sonic being announced in Brawl, which in my opinion was awesome, and if he doesn't make it to Smash Bros. 4, I will be sad. They assumed it would be god-awful just because of Sonic 06, and IGN's review didn't help either. Now, I could go on and on and on about how bad IGN's review was, but like the Lent Gamer, or what, I can't recall his channel right now, but this is basically a video response to him. I don't know how to do a video response, so I'll just leave a link to that video in the description. So basically, like he said, they bash IGN for this review, and it's ridiculous. I mean, I know the review was terrible and poor, but it doesn't deserve all the hate it got. And this is one of the things I've been trying to say ever since I formed a YouTube. Now, I'll be back because I want to split this video into a transition, so give me 1 sec. Okay, so like I was saying, Unleashed didn't deserve the diss treatment it got. It was not that bad. I'll admit, the Werehog was pretty much the most annoying part of the entire game, and although it was at least possible, unless you were playing the Wii version, the Werehog was super annoying. Its controls using multiple times, it was just annoying. But unless you played the console versions, it was okay. I played both versions technically, and it was the reason why I sort of bought an Xbox, really. And it was an okay game, but it doesn't deserve the disrespect that it got. Sonic Unleashed was an okay game, but you've got these modern fans who are bashing it as if it's just as bad as 06. 06, maybe that deserves to be downgraded, but the fans don't know that it's their fault that they rushed Sega into the game. And this is sort of the case with Unleashed, although it's not exactly the fans' fault for Unleashed. They just didn't give the game a chance, which in my opinion I think was not fair. We have the next storyboard game, Sonic and the Black Knight, which is basically a repeat of Sonic and the Secret Rings. The controls, not that great. The motion controls sucked, and whenever you had to fight one of those tough bosses, it just wouldn't sense your Wii Remote. Now, it would depend on how old your Wii Remote was at the time, or how fast you swung it, and all that good stuff. Motion controls, I think, in my opinion, are just not there yet. But yeah, Sonic and the Black Knight, not as well as a good game, not a fan favorite, but it was okay. The concept where they were going with was okay. And then, this is where I'm going to be starting my rant on the nostalgic people. Now, these are the people, basically, who are leading Sonic on the path of nostalgia. It's where they just won't stop pushing Sonic into the classic era. And basically, this started with Sonic Unleashed, actually. And I should have mentioned this earlier. In Sonic Unleashed, they're like when modern Sonic gets to a certain point of the level, he will stop what he's doing automatically, just out of nowhere, stop what he is doing, and then just go to a 2D section. And in my opinion, I thought, I like how they tried to bring the 2D back and all that good stuff. And I thought it was an interesting concept. And that was very cool. But yet, here's the thing. What annoys me is how they spam it in later 3D titles. And the next example with this would have to be Sonic Colors. Now, Sonic Colors, I was expecting full 3D because I had recently played too much 2D that year with the 2D Mario games and other 2D games like that. But no, they had to make Sonic Colors even more 2D than it already was in Sonic Unleashed, and it was annoying. They just did it just so that the nostalgic fans of Sonic would just shut up, and it was sort of annoying how they did that way. And if I had to, say a game that they also made for the nostalgic people, it would have to be Sonic 4 Episode 1 and Episode 2. And Sonic 4 is a little game that Sega made so that the fans could get their true sequel to the Sonic games. Sonic 4 Episode 1, I wouldn't say is an okay sequel. Sonic 4 Episode 2 is much better in my opinion. I've only played very few times of Sonic 4 Episode 2, and it was with a friend. But I have not played it fully because I never got a chance to try it. I was originally going to plan on buying Sonic 4 Episode 2 on the Wii, similar to how I bought the Wii version of Episode 1, but it never made it to the WiiWare, so yes. And hold on, one more transition. Sorry about that. Anywho, like Sonic 4, again, Episode 1, was okay. It had mixed reviews. A lot of people didn't like how the homing attack was added to the 2D gameplay. I thought I was alright with it. It was an interesting concept. But again, mixing the 3D and the 2D was starting to get annoying. And the way they just kept doing it and mixing this with this, it was annoying throughout the entire thing. And that's why I couldn't enjoy Sonic 4 Episode 1. Another thing that annoyed me about Sonic 4 Episode 1 was that it was unoriginal. You got Splash Hill Zone, which is obviously a copy off of Green Hill or Emerald Hill, and this game had no real originality. Casino Night was here, although it probably wasn't called that, but whatever, the courses were sort of unoriginal here. They just sort of remade it. Not to mention, this game was, Episode 1 was extremely short. Episode 2 was a bit longer, had much more improvements. I liked the graphics, the controls were smoother, and it was okay, I guess. But Episode 1, not really. And that's why. So, where are the nostalgic people? The nostalgic people act like Episode 1 sucks and was not the true Sonic 4 they wanted. I haven't heard what nostalgic people say about Episode 2 because I haven't been really paying attention much. But yeah, that's all I have to say. And then we have the Sonic Classic Collection made right before Sonic 4. And this was again just to make them happy. The nostalgic people will never truly be happy. All they're going to do is keep spamming their 2D, where modern Sonic splits into 2D section when he's supposed to be in 3D, like Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2. So I can kind of understand the modern fans' hate towards these 2D. I can understand that. But them bashing the games in general is sort of ridiculous. But here's what I have to say next. Generation. Generation is basically the standoff between the entire franchise. And it's like a standoff point where the ultimate war is about to begin, where people will clash and all that good stuff. Now, here's what happens. So Sega created a modern and a classic Sonic. Both of them stood side by side. One is supposed to represent the Sonic of the past, one is supposed to represent the Sonic of now. And what happened in classic Sonic gameplay is the classic 2D stages. He would even run to the modern stages today, like he would be in Planet Wisp, which was from Sonic Colors, and then he would be running in it in 2D, and I thought that was an amazing and sort of original concept. But what annoyed me about it was in modern Sonic stages, yes, he would have 3D, but he didn't have full 3D. He would still split into those 2D sections, and he didn't do it as much as Colors, but he still did it a good bit, and it was annoying. Again, the nostalgic fans are like running this fan base. So what's the point of having classic Sonic if modern Sonic is going to have 2D in his stages? He's supposed to have 3D, and that one's supposed to have 2D. And don't get me started on the 3DS version where both of them are 2D. And although the 3DS version was very sad and rushed just like Sonic 06, and that game is bad. So I will admit that. But yeah, that's what it's basically had to come to. And that's all I gotta say. Now I will be getting into the future of Sonic, meaning I will no longer go buy the game. So how can the future of Sonic go? Well, let's start with my message towards the modern fans. Modern fans, if you're a modern Sonic fan, as in you like the games now, and you're not just going to be obsessed with all the games back then please just try to take games easy. Don't make every game a big judging point as if you're going to court or something. Just play the game, try to enjoy it. Don't criticize everything about it. And yeah, also don't listen to IGN. What annoys me about IGN is every game after Sonic 06, in their reviews, they start off with, Sonic is a fresh breath of air, or Sonic's franchise hasn't been looking so good recently. And that's what annoys me. All Sonic fans have been saying that. Sonic's franchise hasn't been good. Sonic's franchise hasn't been good. It's annoying. Have you played Generations? It was one of the best Sonic games, in my opinion. Since I never really played Sonic Adventure 2 that much, Sonic Generations is one of my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog games. And it's pretty sad that I didn't really play Sonic Adventure 2 that much. I have played Sonic Adventure before, I will admit to that. But yeah, that's all I have to go with. Now, for the future of Sonic, here's what I have to say. 2D stages. Leave those in 2D full games. Like for Sonic 4 Episode 3, that's a 2D game. Keep your 2D in that series, for example. Or keep them in 2D Sonic titles. But in 3D Sonic titles, get rid of the 2D parts. I'm tired of seeing the nostalgic fans run the franchise as if they own it. It's just annoying. And just make their 2D games for them. And I really hope they don't stick with the cut to 2D parts, especially in Sonic Adventure 3, because the Adventure franchise was known for this. If you want to know more details about what I think of a Sonic Adventure 3, then go check out my Sonic Adventure 3 ideas, which is up top in my videos list, and I did it a while ago, basically. I will be removing my Sonic Future ideas because I didn't exactly do that well. I didn't exactly go into details with it, so yeah. But that's all I have to say, really, for this. And for the future of Sonic, that's all I gotta say. Nostalgic fans, stop bashing every game and spreading that the new games suck. Modern Sonic fans, stop acting like every game is bad after Sonic 06, because they're not that bad. The only real one really actually bad is Sonic 06 itself. That was the only real bad one. Shadow the Hedgehog at least tried. Sonic Heroes really did try, and everything after that was not that bad. Maybe Secret Rings was bad. Maybe Sonic Freeriders bad. But yeah. And also, another thing I'm going to address is I'm not going to get into voice actor wars or shipping or all those other stuff. I just wanted to get into the games. And although voice acting is a problem in the games, what I got to say about that basically is just stop. And that's all I have to say. And I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this entire video. Yes, it is a long rant. And that's all I have to say. This is Nux free out. Thank you for watching.